Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's your girl, Stacey Lawrence. Today, I'm going to be talking about my service year and my testimony. Or let me just say my testimony, really. This video is basically based on my testimony. So, I served in Kogi State. I had an accident and it has been a lot since then. So I finally got the courage to talk about it because every single time I say I was going to talk about this whole thing, I end up not talking about it. Maybe if I want to talk about it and I see the video, I start crying, or if I remember the pain, the trauma, the whole stress from the hospital, I get so worked up and I end up not talking about it. So, these are some of the x-rays that I took. Now don't tell me say hospital. No, they play. So, if you are healthy, thank God. What did I say? If you are healthy, Kelechi naked. This millions of naira. But again, I was thinking, do they resell x-rays? Because I wouldn't mind selling. Anyway, see, a lot. I know this is not going to show. I know it's not going to show, but it's worth trying. Anyways, I will try to make it as friendly as possible, as not everyone would want to see some kind of things without too much stress. And while I arrange this x-ray by V, let's get right into the video. Okay,
so this was the first day, then the second day, and then this was almost like 5 days into the whole stuff. Now the doctor said I can lose it in a week, and this happened. In a week he wasn't even joining at all. He was giving hard time. There was a lot going on in a week, but thank God for this guy. He came and he loosed the stitches and washed it and cleaned it. That was where the war started. So here I was taken to other herbalist people that do leg, will I say bone people. So they were doing what they know how to do, and they tied the leg, but it wasn't improving. It was after I complained that the leg was still hurting. And this is him. This is what he did every morning for almost 2 months, and there was no improvement. There was nothing. I was going through a whole lot of pain. Imagine someone that has fracture, and I don't know what was inside that thing, but it was as strong as rock. I was using it on my leg, and this thing he's applying on my leg is very hot. Well, after the whole thing, I didn't see much improvement. I had to go to orthopedic. Then the doctor said that they were going to do surgery, but before then that they needed to cast my leg and see if the bone that shifted would go back in place. I was in a lot of pain. This cast made me realize that I was claustrophobic. I hated Titans. It was the same day they gave me clutches, and I was just trying to smile and then live with the whole thing like this. In everything I was going through, I thank God for my friend Chikodili and Kelechi. Oh my God, these girls, they did a lot. Honestly, I can't forget the prayer and support of my other friends that I'm not going to mention their names. Well, after the casting and everything, the leg was still not showing any sign of improvement, the bone and everything. So we consulted this other man, and mind you, this is the third man we were consulting. The first one was at Nasarawa, then the second one Kogi. This is the third one Kogi, because the leg was still showing a lot of things though. So this is him doing his thing. Honestly, if I tell you say this is no pay me, I did lie. Hi God. Although before he did all this, he told me to stand. In the previous video, he told me to stand to see if my legs were equal, and thank God nothing shifted, nothing changed. It was equal, but just that the bone shifted. So he was doing his thing, and then he tied the leg. Now I returned to Anambra State after a whole journey in Kogi and Nasarawa into Anambra State. We're still going for the leg. I came to orthopedic. They casted it again for the second time. Hey God. If I tell you guys that I basically did not say a lot, the videos that I'm supposed to document, I was not able to document them because I was in pain. I couldn't do it. But with all that stuff, I was still going to church with my clutches. Not my clutches, with the clutches. Hi, dear Lord. Then I decided to go with a stick instead of the clutches. Biggest mistake of my life, because the stick was not supporting anything. But I had to, like, maintain steeze. Now, this is another herbalist something. Why am I calling it herbalist? Traditional something. The fifth person and the last person by God's grace. Fifth person. Then this one did what she did, and I was feeling much better. Now I'm walking without any support, without any clutches, any stick or whatsoever. But I still feel a lot of pain on my knee. I don't go long distance. I don't do too much standing, What can I say? Honestly, I just thank God for my life. Honestly, God has been wonderful.
So that is just some of the videos, and a lot of things I did not document because it was not easy. But all I can say is I thank God for my life, and also I thank my friends. Seriously, they were there for me. They were helpful, and up till now I'm still undergoing treatment. It's not easy, but I still thank God anyway. So wish me quick recovery and the strength to continue, and I know that I'm going to heal. So thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Very important.